Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We are diving into the most important topic in the US immigration, what is I-94. To help us understand the situation, today we have Miss Mary Kennedy with us. Hi ma'am, how are you?
Hi Anna, I'm doing good, thank you.
Let's get in right away to the topic. So, what is the difference between I-94 and visa?
So visa is a travel permit for you. So with the valid visa only, you can enter US. I-94 is your status, legal status within the US. So it's always very important that you have to have a valid I-94. Whereas when it comes to the visa, that's only at a one point. So even if the visa is like only for a week time, as long as you enter before that, you're totally fine. And then but your I-94 defines that your legal status in the country, which we have to be very, very careful and monitoring about it.
Also, please let us know what are the legal risk and misconception which occurs in I-94.
Yeah, that's the reason for this video as well. So the I-94 is attached to the passport. So what happens is when you have a shorter duration within 6 months of the passport expiry, so even if you have a 797, which is your I-94 valid for another 2 years, but because of the passport duration, you will get a very short I-94. So most of the people miss that and then they stop to renew that before the expiry of the I-94. It's very, very crucial. Every week we see one other case on this where they miss to renew the I-94. What happens is when you miss the I-94 renewal, your status gets out of status within the country. So you have to make sure you do mark it in your calendar to renew it and then let know the employer if they have to renew for your I-94 within the country. That is, they file for an extension and do that. Or the better thing is if you have a valid visa, which is what anticipated, then you travel out of the country and then enter back, going to Mexico or Canada and then get your new I-94 extended.
That sounds really scary. So just to clarify, can I stay in the US legally until the visa expires or until the I-94 date?
Yes, we discussed it's only the I-94. Visa is just a one-time permit for you to enter the US.
So ma'am, is there any possibility that I can extend my I-94 in the port of entry?
If it has been expired, the first step is for you. There are many options that people will explore. If I can file for a premium processing, file a non-proton and then try to extend my I-94. If you already have your I-94 expired, I would definitely say stepping out of the country and then getting your visa stamping will be your priority because not much will help with the premium processing and getting it extended because you have a gap of I-94 expiry and the time you're applying for. And the second question always is the deferred inspection, which is the port of entry, whether I can go and get it done. Most of the port of entries will not encourage or will not be doing it. So in that case, just going to the port of entry will not help in most of the situations. But in one case, like where you have your I-94 that is still valid and you have your passport that renewed, in some of the port of entries along with the earlier I-797, which is an extended approval. Based on that, some of the port of entries are able to get your extension, deferred inspection, we're able to do it, but definitely you have to take a chance, go for it and then do it as we discussed earlier, or the other option is to ask your employer to extend it or travel out of country and then get it extended.
So how do we currently check our validity of I-94?
Anytime you travel out of country, this is a simple process and the responsibility you should do. As soon as you enter the country, the next day you have to go online and check your I-94 validity date. That's very, very important. And also if in worst case, in some of them couldn't find their I-94, either they can go to the port of entry or they can do FOIA and get their I-94 validity dates. Very, very crucial and important.
So thanks Ms. Mary Kennedy. The information which you provided was really very useful. So people who are unsure about your I-94 passport situation, we have given the link in the below description. Please check it out. And stay informed, stay legal. We will get back to you soon. Thank you so much.